is gonna be the best video ever.
Wow.
Really?
Whoa. I will explain.
I'm trying to put myself together here.
Good before dinner,
Wow.
otherwise known as afternoon.
You guys, this is gonna be the best video ever.
Wow.
Today, what we're gonna do is we are gonna show you our Disney top 3s.
So part of the reason that we're doing this is because we are coming up on our first anniversary.
Isn't that so exciting? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
For our honeymoon, Kirsty and I went to Disney World. And in honor of our anniversary, here we are doing Disney categories.
Yep. And we just recently came back from Disneyland.
Yeah, we
If
did.
you haven't seen those videos, I'll put them down in the description below and link them up here. We have a few categories for you here, and we're just gonna go through and we're gonna tell you our top 3 things in each of those categories related to the Disney theme parks.
We have a couple honorary mentions because it's kind of hard to choose top 3s when it comes to Disney stuff.
Yeah, we kind of sucked at just choosing 3. It was so hard.
It was so hard.
It's really hard.
I don't know Kirsty's, we did them separately. So I don't know yours and you don't know mine.
Yeah, I don't know yours.
And so we're gonna see.
I'm kind of interested to see what your top 3 moments are, because I feel like they could be the same as mine, but they also could be really different.
On to category 1.
Woohoo!
All right, theme parks. We've decided that we're doing Disney World and Disneyland and California Adventure
Yep, so
together.
you could pick from Florida or California, just
Yeah.
whatever theme park is your favorite.
Yeah.
Theme parks, honorable mentions.
My honorary mention is Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom?
It is.
Okay, my honorary mention is California Adventure.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was not in my top 3.
Okay, I can see that. Third
Okay,
place.
Third place. 3, 2, 1.
Animal Kingdom. Whoa! Nice. Nice.
Killing it.
Why for you?
Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
It just didn't make my top 1 or 2 spots, but I love Animal Kingdom. It has some of the best rides. On our honeymoon in particular, we were waiting in line for an attraction and it was raining outside and you decided to dump your head in the rain. It was just funny. And so, I don't know, I love Animal Kingdom.
I think for me, Animal Kingdom was one of those places that I think it would have made my top 2 if it had more stuff. It has a couple gems inside of Animal Kingdom.
Like Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest, Flight of Passage, even just Kilimanjaro safaris. I think
Really
it's so
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
But I just think it's lacking. So that's why I made my top 3.
Number 2.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Hollywood Studios.
Whoa! Whoa! We did not plan this.
No, I didn't. I think our top 3 might be exactly the same.
Really? Okay.
I guarantee that we have the same number 1.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
I think Hollywood Studios is number 2 for me because it's pretty much I see it as a better version of California Adventure. I think when you have the OG Tower of Terror, which this is coming from a person who does not like Tower of Terror. I think when you have the OG Tower of Terror, you have that kind of nostalgia feel. It's not, Guardians of the Galaxy yet. And you also have some unique rides that aren't in any of the California parks, like Rock and Roller Coaster, for example, isn't in any of the California parks. On top of that, you have Star Wars Land in Hollywood Studios in Disney World.
And Fantasmic is in Hollywood Studios,
Yeah.
which is fun. Great
I
number
also
2.
think I love the aesthetic of Hollywood
Yeah.
Studios too. That's super
Yeah, it
nice.
has some fun vibes.
Yeah, some good chops.
Okay, you ready for number 1?
Number
I
1,
think we have the same one. All right, here we go. 3,
2, 1.
Disneyland. Yeah.
Hey! I wonder if this is going to be controversial to the people that love Disney World. But because we're doing both Disney World and Disneyland parks, I think we can both agree that for us, Disneyland still reigns supreme.
Yeah, Disneyland, I think we just like better than Magic Kingdom because it's nostalgic and we're California kids.
Yeah.
And so it just is all the good memories. Plus, we're closer to California than we are to Florida, so we get to go more often. And also just I don't know, it's magical.
There's definitely a high nostalgia factor for us for Disneyland.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Category number 2.
Category number 2.
Food. My favorite category.
You sound so weird.
I was trying to do my like best announcer voice, but it wasn't.
That was
good.
not an announcer voice. You have to go
very
like, food.
That doesn't sound like an announcer. That sounds like a guy at a carnival. Blooper reel.
The point is that this category is our favorite Disney food. And this was so hard because we decided to do all food. So this could be snacks, this could be restaurant, like meals, this could be
quick service. Yeah.
Literally anything.
Honorable mentions.
Honorary mentions.
My honorable mention was the churros.
Okay, Disney churro. Mickey pretzels.
Okay. Yeah. Always necessary, just not top 3.
But like must have every Disney
Must have.
trip.
Yeah. Number 3. 3, 2, 1. Dole Whip.
Macaroon.
Oh, okay.
I really love the Mickey Mouse shaped like raspberry macaroons.
Yeah.
Or macarons, however you say them. I think they're really good. But I
It's
didn't get to
macaron.
have one last time because they were selling a special one for the electrical parade.
Dole Whip because I don't even feel like I need to explain myself on this one. I think it's just meant to be in the top 3 always. Argument over. All right, number 2. 3, 2, 1.
Shawarma.
Mini corn dogs.
Mini corn dogs. Like Casey's?
Casey's Corner mini corn dogs. That is number 2 on my list. Which just
Thanks.
probably shows
Oh
how
my
much
gosh.
we eat fancy food. Not a lot. There's a certain factor.
They have the X factor.
They have the X factor. Maybe it's like location. I really like the location of Casey's Corner.
on Main Street.
So I think like sitting on Main Street and you get to people watch and you're sitting there with like your really warm, fresh off of the fryer mini corn dogs. You ketchup on the side and the French fries. I don't know. There's something about it. Something about it for me. It's just spikes it up to number 2.
Shawarma. Yeah, so I had this for the first time when we were in Avengers Campus this last time we went to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting it to be as good as it was, but I feel like there are so many small snacks that you can get everywhere at Disney, but there aren't many small snacks that feel more like a meal.
You like curry more than I do.
Yeah.
Though. So I think
I
that's
do
why
like
it didn't make for me number 2 or number 1 or number 3.
Yeah, but it was good. Plus, it's just funny. It's from straight out of Avengers. And I
Yeah,
think it's funny.
and that's kind of nice.
Number 1!
I have a feeling we're gonna have the same one.
Yeah, I think we are going to have the same one this
All
one.
right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Nachos.
At Lamplight Lounge at Pixar Pier in Disney's California Adventure, they serve lobster nachos. And I'm allergic to shellfish, and we don't really love seafood in general.
Yeah.
So we, instead of getting lobster on them, we got chicken on them. So they're like the chicken nachos
They were
there.
so good.
They were amazing. It was crazy. Like, both of us ate them, we were like...
It's one of those things where you're not expecting nachos to ever make a list of like top best foods just because it's
but
nachos.
they really slapped.
But they were so good, and I don't even know how to explain why. I have no idea why they were so good,
Yeah.
but they were so good.
They were amazing. I want them right now.
They just sound so good.
They sound so good. Category number 3.
Rides and attractions.
Rides or attractions.
Wow.
Honorary mentions. Space Mountain.
Okay.
In Disneyland. Not in Magic Kingdom. It's just better in Disneyland.
It is better than Disneyland. Space Mountain was also in my honorable mentions.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have more than one?
Yeah, I have 2. The other one in my honorable mentions because I felt like these 2 were like in the same spot for me. Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I had another honorable mention, it would be Big Thunder Mountain. You know what's interesting? In my top 3, I don't have a single roller coaster. But I love roller coasters, especially at
I
Disney.
also don't have a single roller coaster.
That's so sad. We love roller coasters, but we don't have any in our top 3.
We could probably put Incredicoaster up there in the honorable mentions.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
Number 3.
number 3.
3, 2, wait, I don't remember mine. 3, 2, 1.
Flight
Haunted
of Passage.
Mansion. Oh, intriguing. I'm
Haunted Mansion
intrigued.
should be in my honorable mentions too.
I'm intrigued. Haunted Mansion. I just feel like it's a classic. Like it's just a classic ride.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those rides that you can't go there and not go on Haunted Mansion. Like it's just a necessity. There's something about it that just feels right.
Yeah. Oh, and then the last time we were there too, we got on it without waiting at all, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Nightmare Before Christmas overlay though.
No.
That might be an unpopular opinion, but I like the regular Haunted Mansion better.
Yeah.
Flight of Passage for me. It's just good. You're sitting on like a motorcycle type vehicle, but it's supposed to be flying on the back of a banshee in Pandora. And it's just really like ethereal.
Yeah.
And like peaceful, but like really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
On to number 2.
Number 2.
This is going to be interesting. 3, 2, 1.
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said it was intriguing.
Okay, so you have Flight of Passage. I said Rise of the Resistance for number 2. My guess is that's your number 1, but I guess we'll find out.
And you're about to find out.
Yeah. But Rise of the Resistance is just cool. It's one of the longer rides, and it's cool because you're on the trackless system, which is super sick. And the theming is amazing. I mean, and you walk into that room with just all of the stormtroopers, and it's just sick.
Yeah. I would argue that it's probably the most technologically advanced ride that Disney has currently. Just super cool.
It's just really fun. I feel like it's like I'm giddy the entire time we ride that ride. Like it's just so cool and so exciting to be on.
Yeah. Flight of Passage, I feel like I don't really need to explain myself on this one because Kirsty kind of already explained all this stuff.
Did.
But yeah, number 2 for me.
Okay, here we go. Number 1.
3, 2, 1.
Tower
Pirates of the
Terror.
Caribbean.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rise wasn't even in your top 3?
No, it wasn't. It was not.
Whoa.
I will explain. For me, the reason Rise didn't make it up there is because of the excessively long lines. Pirates of the Caribbean, though, is amazing. I feel like it's another one of those that's just nostalgia. Like, I think nostalgia today is winning out for me because I just love Pirates of the Caribbean. You get in there and it's like that breeze of like cool air that comes out to meet you.
And the smell of Disney water.
And the smell of Disney water. You have a couple little drops, little thrilling drops, but it's kind of nice.
And number 1 was Tower of Terror. I do like Guardians, but not as much as Tower of Terror in Florida. Carter loves this ride. This is his absolute favorite ride. That joke will never get old. No, Carter hates this ride with everything in his soul. I just love that ride. I love the feeling of being dropped really fast and being pulled down faster than gravity and just like lifting up my hands and screaming. And I don't know, it's just kind of creepy and kind of fun.
Strong veto.
I can convince Carter to go on it once a trip, but he acts like a baby the whole time.
Yeah.
Photo spots is the next category. Our favorite places to take pictures.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a harder one for me because I love pictures more than you do.
It's true. I feel like my top 3 stand out probably more than yours do. I don't love taking pictures all the time, but I do it because Kirsty loves it. And so I feel like I can remember the spots where I liked it the most.
Okay. Hated it the least.
Yeah. Honorable mention is there is a photo spot in Animal Kingdom near the monkey area. And I really liked that spot. I thought that was a fun one.
What picture was that?
That was the one where there's like the big urn in front. And they had like us do...
Oh, in front of Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
The photo spot was Expedition Everest.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Doesn't even know why we're taking a picture there.
Nope. I normally didn't know why we were taking pictures anywhere.
My honorable mention is any of the pictures that we took with your lightsaber.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a spot where they'll put like little Star Wars creatures and stuff in your pictures. And also they had us just do a lot of fun poses with Carter's lightsaber. And I thought that was fun. Okay, number 3.
3, 2, 1.
Railroad.
Cars Land.
Oh.
Railroad? Which one was Railroad?
I mean like outside the front entrance to Disneyland.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
In front of the railroad.
I can see that. For me, I just like the theming of Cars Land. So taking pictures like inside of Raider Sphinx. Number 1. 2. That's what I meant. 3, 2, 1. Millennium
Sunset
Falcon.
Boulevard.
Oh.
Okay. Millennium Falcon. One of my favorite pictures we have from our honeymoon is while we're standing on Sunset Boulevard with Tower of Terror in the back. And I don't know, I just really love those pictures. It's, I think, my favorite photo from our honeymoon.
Yeah. And I said in front of the Millennium Falcon because, again, I don't know, I don't think I need to explain myself. You're standing in front of the Millennium Falcon.
Period.
Yeah. Number 1.
Number 1.
3, 2, 1. In
Sword
front
in
of
the
the
Stone.
castle. Oh, okay. Sword in the Stone. That is not what I expected you to say.
Really? You thought I would say castle for sure?
I did.
I love the in front of the castle pictures, but for me, it's because there's so many people around the front of the castle all the time, and I don't love all the people in the back of my photos. So if like we were invited to Disney before opening hours, hit me up Disney, then I'm sure I would love the castle pictures more if it were just the two of us.
Yeah. Which one's the Sword in the Stone one?
So there's one of us from our trip when we went to Disneyland during Christmas. And then I also have some fun like family photos there from when my family used to go to Disneyland. Plus it's really funny to like really like try and pull the sword and the stone out even though you can't.
I definitely know that is a big family photo for you.
Why the castle for you?
I just think it's the castle. Like, I mean, I think it is probably the most iconic symbol at Disney with the exception of Mickey Mouse. And for me, just the idea of getting to take a picture in front of something that has had such a big impact on the world is really cool.
Disney's magic, guys.
It's magic.
Hop on the train.
Casey Jr. Circus Train, baby.
This category is our favorite memories. This has been super fun.
It's fun.
Okay.
It's been fun to relive memories. Honorable mention, when snow was falling down on Main Street when we were at Disneyland during the Christmas time.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. I love the fake Snope.
Yeah, they call it Snope.
Snope.
Snow soap.
Snow soap. So that was really fun because it's just getting to just stay with you in Main Street and just have like the snow falling and all the music's playing. And
I
just good
forgot
memory.
about that.
Yeah. Nostalgia.
My honorary mention is... You're getting mad at me for this one.
I'm gonna get mad at you for this one.
When we went on our honeymoon, stayed in a hotel on Friday night to Saturday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then we hopped on a red eye to Orlando on Saturday night. So we got like no sleep and decided that it would be a fun idea to go to Epcot straight away when we got there. So one of my funniest, it's a funny memory now, but at the time I was like, whoa.
Not funny.
We landed and Carter was just so hangry.
I was. I really was. I can't even deny that.
Our rooms weren't ready by the time we got there. We had to get ready for the day in like the bathrooms, like off the main lobby. And then we got food at like the food court, and Carter eating this food was the funniest thing. He was like instantly, like 5 minutes after eating, so much happier. It was crazy. I think you had like Mickey waffles and potatoes.
I did. They were good Mickey waffles too.
At the time I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what was happening?
It's so funny.
But now it's just makes me giggle.
It's funny that you remember that.
Yeah, because you were just so hangry.
I was.
Number 3. 3, 2,
2, 1.
Happily ever after
Building
buttons.
a lightsaber.
Okay.
Happily ever after buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, like the ones we got for our honeymoon?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got these like purple happily ever after buttons because we were on our honeymoon, and we wore them everywhere at Disney World for the entire week.
Yeah.
And it was just fun because people would be like, oh my gosh, congratulations, or say nice things, or like congratulate us. And it just made everything feel super special. You said building a lightsaber.
Building a lightsaber. I just feel like this was one of those moments where you dream about it as a kid growing up. And here I was in Disney World with the other 9, 12-year-olds that were in there. And it was freaking amazing. And I walked out of there and I was just like, man, I have my own lightsaber.
Well, and then you spent the rest of the day twirling it around and whacking me with it.
Did.
Good memory.
Number 2.
Number 2.
3, 2, 1.
Building a lightsaber.
Twirling Kersey down Main Street.
Oh!
That's
so cute.
Yeah, that was my number 2. Adorable.
I'm gonna cry. I'm actually crying.
Oh. I'm gonna cry.
I'm trying to pull myself together here. We're good. You talk first. I'll stop crying.
Okay. One thing that you guys probably don't know about Kristen is that for some reason when we started dating, I just started twirling Kirsty every once in a while. Like we'd just be walking somewhere and I would just like spin you. And I remember getting to go on our honeymoon and just walking down Main Street. And it was like, I finally got to twirl you and we're like, whoa, like we're here in Main Street.
My number 2 is Carter's lightsaber as well. And he kind of already talked about it, but it was so fun. I didn't get to build a lightsaber. I just got to be his +1 and watch. Like you were just so excited and so giddy, and it was just cool that we got to do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a good memory.
It's a good memory. Kirsty wants me to do it again so that she can collect all the pins.
Yeah, there are little pins that come with each like style of lightsaber that you do, and so I want the other ones.
She wants the pins. And I want the lightsaber, so it works out.
It's a win-win situation here.
Number 1.
Number 1! I wouldn't be surprised if we had the same one for this one.
I wouldn't either, because I feel like this one is one that we have talked about
Core
before.
memory.
Core memory. Shout out to Inside Out.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Waiting
Electric
on
Light
the street.
Parade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
same memory, different words.
On our most recent Disneyland trip, we were kind of done with everything that we needed to do in the day. And we were like, let's just sit on Main Street and get really great spots for the Main Street Electrical Parade. We were right next to one of the light fixtures, like the light poles. And so we had like a nice
lamps.
backrest.
Which
and
is huge when you're watching the parade.
yeah. And I had never seen the parade with good seats before. But oh my gosh, it was amazing to like be sitting on the ground
cool.
and like looking up at all the characters in the parades.
Well, the other really cool thing is we sat down and then another family came and sat down next to us. And then another family came and sat down like right behind us. And both of those families had a whole bunch of little kids.
Yeah.
And so we like sat and played and Kirsty gave one of the girls one of her pins. Like it was just such a cool experience to sit and just like hang out with these families.
And dream about bringing our own family someday to Disney.
Yeah. 5 categories. Top 3s, couple honorable mentions in there. It's fun to look back on these things and pick out our top 3s because it brings back so many fun memories of the recent trips that we've had to Disneyland or Disney World. And also just to think about our anniversary coming up is super, super fun.
At the time we're filming this, our anniversary is in like 5 days.
Yeah.
But I think by the time you guys see it, it'll be the day before or the day of our anniversary. It's been a great year.
Has been a great year. And there will be, I'm sure, much more Disney trips to come. There you go. There's our categories and top 3s.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Thanks for watching the whole thing and making it this far if you got here. Make sure you do all of those things that YouTube people tell you to do.
You know the things.
You gotta do all the things.
We love you. We'll see you soon.
Bye. You never do that right.
Nope.